Okay guys, I'm going to reload a video that redo a video I never actually uploaded. I got a new computer and yeah, I got lost up in the mix. I didn't realize I didn't post it. Going from Windows 7 to 10 is a little different for me, so yeah. Anyway, and I'm not going to post the original, I guess, because I've got a better solution. And I want to go over cooking smells. I noticed that I'd made the video and then never posted it. I wound up getting a new computer, switch over, and then shortly after, Miss Sincere put a video about cooking smells, and it was pretty good. I think I have a couple different suggestions. I mean, she wasn't wrong, but I think it needs to be tweaked a little bit. But I've got a better solution than I did originally to this problem. And I remember I went to look at it and add some links, but I realized it wasn't posted. So, coming home from work a couple days ago, I remember I smelled somebody grilling some pork. And I thought nothing of it at first, but then again, I'm always thinking, prepper minded, something hits me here and there. So I'm like, wait a minute. I know what that guy is cooking. I know where it's coming from. And in a shit hit the fan scenario, when people haven't eaten, that's going to be very, very dangerous. Because they're hungry, they're going to go right to it. Now, she had an idea of wrapping things in foil that can minimize cooking smells. And I think it depends. Like, if you're going to do something quick, chicken breast, you flay it in half maybe, make it thinner, or a piece of fish, or, fish or thin chicken breast, something like that, that'll cook up pretty quickly. Then the foil might work. Maybe. But there's no way you're going to do, like, pork butt or something like that, a big old roast. You're probably not going to get that in shit to the fan, but let's say you take out a squirrel or a bird. You want to cook that stuff done, man. And cooking done means creating a lot of cooking smells. So you got to be careful about that, right? Somebody might think, oh, I'm doing, I got this great idea. I'm going to use my fireplace. I'm going to put the Dutch oven there. And I'm going to be cooking indoors and nobody's going to notice instead of grilling. But, that goes out the fireplace, chimney, and then somebody smells that and they know exactly where it is. And you got a mob of people at that door. I got a dozen or so people, going to go through that door. Catch you by surprise. And don't think you're going to be loaded up, ready, ready to defend yourself probably at all the time. Everybody just totally geared up, at dinner time. Probably not. You probably have one guy watching, but, hey, you never know. So, anyway, a bunch of people bust in there because, hey, you're cooking something on the fireplace. That would be dangerous. And how many do you think you can really stand up against? Right? I mean, 30 rounds are going to go quickly, man, and they're going to have guns on their side too. And people lose their mind when they're hungry. Look at Venezuela, right? Going through an economic crisis over there. They ate their pets and they broke into the zoos to eat the animals. Right? That's how bad it was. So don't think that after all that, they're not going to come through that door to, get what you have. They're going to. They're going to try. They may succeed, they may not. And you don't want to really kill somebody over a pork chop or something. Right? But that's my thoughts on that. So, what I would recommend is dehydrated foods. Now, you can, of course, go with Wise, Legacy, and Mountain House. If you have the money, you just want to get it done quickly, go ahead and do that. But beware. You should really look at these buckets. Lift them up, and think about the servings, right? Legacy did a video about the servings where servings don't really matter. It's by calories and they're really small. There's no, I guess, no standard for serving size when it comes to something like that. and they claim to have the most. However, looking at the legacies, it's still, that seems to be the best deal, but still, it's not that much. If you look at, like, let's say the 720, that'd be one person supply, then if you look at the serving on a package, one package is 4 servings. That means that if you're going to go like maybe 1 meal a day, 2 meals, you know, depends on how much you're going to eat, but you have to eat off that same package 4 times after it's open, right? One package is 4 servings, and they're not really that hefty, I don't think. So if you got a family, you know, 3, 4, it's going to go by really quickly. So you're going to have to really, you know, if you think you have enough, well, you're going to probably have to double what you think is enough, man. But if you have the money and don't want to deal with anything else, that's it. That's fine. That's great. MREs, you're really not supposed to eat them for longer than a month. You know, they're not good for you. You got to get it, you know, you have to drink a lot of coffee. They tell you to drink a lot of coffee, just get that to go right through you, basically. Flush through your system. But my solution is make your own dehydrated meals. And there's all kinds of stuff you can get, man. You can get instant potatoes, instant noodles, you know. I'll show you some examples of what I got. And this is the new ones I had. I'm doing, this is the latest batch, but this one here would be cheesy broccoli and rice, obviously. Instructions on what to do, how much water. I did this myself, basically. You know, a little slit here, I just rip it. And there you go. I took the, I got some dehydrated broccoli off of a website called Harmony House. I took some minute rice medley. It had wild rice, brown rice. I forget what else it had. It had hell, I don't remember. But it was a rice medley, wild rice and I forget. But there were like 3 types of rice, 4 types of rice, something like that. So I got that guy, the broccoli, and then I took the cheese packet from the Kraft, you know, powdered mac and cheese, and threw it in here. Measured it out. This will take care of me to wash the little one in, you know, either 3 large servings or 4 regular servings after you just put some hot water and mix it up. And then this here, soup bean kit. Got, you know, different types of beans. I threw just a little bit of brown rice in there because rice and beans, you know, really good for you. Good protein in there. And same thing, split peas, lentils, soup bean mix, and just a little bit of rice, some dehydrated onion and garlic, and there you go. And then I got a rice and bean, just a bunch of pintos, just put a little bit of brown rice in there too, just a little bit. Got mac and cheese. I get the hamburger helper and take the lasagna, get some textured vegetable protein, throw that in there together with the package, you know, take it out, put it in Mylar, and chicken Alfredo, you know, throw some dehydrated broccoli in there. 1 cup of dehydrated broccoli makes 3 cups, and stuff like that, you know. Mac and cheese, throw some imitation bacon. Imitation because, you know, vegetarian stuff will last longer. I'm not, you know, far from vegetarian, but I'm looking at how long it's going to last. Mashed potatoes, take flavored stuff, mix it up, and then with some regular stuff, or if you want to, seal it. There you go. Loaded mashed potatoes, scallop potatoes. I've got that. Got, of course, oatmeal for breakfast. You know, flavored oatmeals, put them in there, 3 servings, seal it up. Instant coffee, instant hot chocolate, some little drink mixes. What is it called? Riley or something like that. A couple of those, make a big old drink. Throw them in the thing, you know. You boil water. And, you know, even if you boil water outside, it wouldn't be dangerous. There would be no cooking smells, really. It'd just be water, right? All they know is you're sterilizing some water. You can tell them you're doing laundry, you're going to do something. Who knows? Take it inside, you stir in your dehydrated stuff, and you've got a meal right there in a few minutes, 15 minutes, very little cooking smells, got some nutrition in it, and then the package, you could just roll it up, tape it. You can walk off somewhere, you know, throw it away. I like cans too. I got cans, but Problem is, like making in the wintertime, I'll just test it out, make canned soup, you know, chicken broth, canned chicken, you know, corn, canned potato, just all the works, throw it in there. And it's a shitload of cans. And that's one meal. And you know, keep it in the fridge, but there won't be power. And it'd be very hard to dispose of a bunch of cans. So, you know, I got cans, but I would use that in the beginning when things are starting to get bad. After that, you want stuff that's very stealthy. Rice and beans, stuff like that you can cook normally at the beginning. But as things become scarce, you want to, you know, get more covert about that. And basically, yeah, this is actually cheaper than buying the other stuff, and you get more in it. You can tweak it to yourself. If you look at these instant-made foods, I'll be right back. Grab something. If you look at the instant-made foods, it's a lot of the same thing. Instant potato, instant rice, instant beans, mac and cheese, oatmeal, just redone in different ways. Quick cook pasta, right? Many of the ingredients you can find in the store already. You just got to know where to look. You can take pasta from one dish, you know, one box, good, and mix it with something else. Rice, teriyaki, tomato, basil soup, that's the tomato powder. Cheesy macaroni, I mean, that's, you know, Kraft mac and cheese, basically. Stroganoff, that's hamburger helper style. Chicken pot pie, that's like a textured vegetable protein with pasta and, you know, dehydrated fruit. All this stuff you can get online or in the grocery store. A lot of it in the grocery store. Crunchy granola, I mean, you know, tortilla soup, it's like a bean soup. Potato casserole, the same items redone into different stuff. You know, you can replicate these if you want to, or you can, you know, buy it if you want to make it. If you got the money, buy a bunch of them, but just double what you think you need, man. Or tweak it yourself. But it's a lot of the same ingredients. Again, quick cook pasta, beans, rice, right, tomato, dehydrated, the same dehydrated fruits and veggies, you know, broccoli, stuff like that. So I just did it myself, tweaked it the way I want it. And there you go. I'll open one of those and, you know, just go use them at the very end. No cooking smells. They cook quickly. There's a little garbage too, because you're going to have to watch your garbage. You're walking out with a bunch of cans just making, you know, WROL stew, chicken soup. Hey man, somebody sees all that and they notice you're walking out with a shitload of cans when the stores are empty, you got problems. So anyway, that's my video on that. And you guys tell me what you think. I'm actually going to make another video. I'm going to go over all the ingredients and stuff like that you can find. Easy to get in the grocery stores. This is something I had in the original, and I'm just going to basically, you know, in case those of you who want to actually do this, and those of you who are worried about cooking smells, just focus on that. If you want to buy something like that, go for it. Legacy seems to be the best, but, you know, it's up to y'all. I'll leave links in the description bar. Anyway, I hope that helps. And like I said, trash is dangerous. Cooking smells are dangerous. And these things, you know, if you know what you're doing, you can do it cheaper. Right? Mylar, oxygen absorber, you don't really have to vacuum seal them, but you can. And these are textured Mylar, so, you know, you got to fight with the thing a little bit. It doesn't work as smoothly as they say, but, you know, you can get it to work. And, you know, just trial and error. You just keep doing over and over. And eventually it works. And, you know, hey, I got nothing but time on my days off. I'm just going to do that because it's that important. But anyway, I'll make a video on the items you can get at the grocery store to make your own emergency stockpile. And like I said, that's basically what I'm doing. And I think that kind of solves the solution, solves the problem as far as cooking smells and garbage. And paying too much, and, you know, unless you got the money for it. Anyway, hope you guys like it. Hope it helps. Yeah, have a good one.